I think we can all agree that as a business owner, it's really tough to manage everything from the day-to-day operations to all of the stress and managing employees and all of the crap that comes along with it. Today, I want to talk about the importance of self-care and specifically self-care as it applies to business owners. As a licensed therapist myself, I also have to run the business side of things, so I can really understand how it can get really overwhelming to manage all of the day-to-day operations and for me still even do therapy and keep up with everything I'm doing. So in this quicker video, I want to hit 3 points that I really think is important to consider when you're managing self-care as a business owner. So point 1, when you have better self-care, really it's going to come off as better productivity and you're going to have better creativity. It's really hard to be creative and come up with different strategies for different social media marketing or even just marketing your business or just being just grounded as a business owner. It can get really overwhelming whenever you have to do all of the things and you just don't take time for yourself and then you have no creative energy left. So when you engage in some self-care, take a day off, whatever that looks like, you can actually get some of your creativity back. You can get some of your productivity back. It doesn't make sense whenever you're in that moment, and I know that this sounds kind of obvious right now, but it really does make a huge difference whenever you really take a step back and embrace the self-care so that you can be more creative. So the second thing, it really leads to a better work-life balance. If you actually really take self-care and embrace it as a lifestyle change and not just a goal, it can actually get to the point where you have better balance and you can just live out that lifestyle. I don't know if you're like me, but I felt so often how work is just taking over my life and then I'm working all hours of the night and doing things that I shouldn't really even be doing. And it just seems like I'm grinding so often. But I want to tell you, it doesn't have to be that way. You can find balance, and balance is even more important than you really think. So it really does lead to a better work-life balance if you can just take some self-care, take some time for yourself. Last thing I'll mention, it really does reduce stress and burnout. And I know that you probably hear this often, and it just is kind of obvious. It reduces stress and burnout. How many of you actually have felt burnt out in your job and you're like, I just want to go work somewhere else and not be a business owner? I love what I do. I love working with clients. I love working with different issues that come up as far as what people are dealing with. And it's really energetic some days, but then dealing with the business side, and I'm not going to go on this soapbox, but dealing with insurance claims and dealing with insurance problems and navigating all of that stuff just gets really overwhelming, and it just kind of really makes me get fed up, honestly, to the most part, some days. Now, look, it's not all that bad, but just gonna be straightforward with you because that's one of the biggest struggles that I have is dealing with all the paperwork side of things and all of that. But whenever you can sort of get this self-care in, it's going to get some stress relief. It's going to help with burnout. It's going to help you actually maybe find joy. If you can, in point 1, I mentioned creativity. If you can get to the point where you're creative again, that's going to really help out a whole lot. So there's so many pros to really taking the time for yourself here. So like I said, I'm making this a quick one. It is really important for business owners to take care of themselves. And when you take care of yourself, you're taking care of your business and you're taking care of your employees if you have any. So again, I know that this is easier said than done, but I just want to encourage you, if you're a business owner and you're listening to this, thanks for sticking to the end because that means a lot. But ultimately, it really comes down to you have to take care of yourself so that you can continue to take care of your business. So hear my words, make it happen, make a plan of action, do what you got to do, and then hit that subscribe button because I really love talking about psychology, business stuff, all of the things, being an entrepreneur, and obviously mental health stuff because I'm a therapist. But I love doing this kind of stuff because I really want to encourage business owners. So if you're a business owner, I just want to tell you, you can do this, you can get through this, and you can really change your relationship and have better self-care. Change your relationship with yourself and have better self-care. So see you on the next one.